would have thought that a flyout from Aaron Judge would cause so much commotion and controversy in the baseball community, but here we are. I very rarely say this about professional athletes or managers, but Aaron Boone, Luis Severino, and some of the Yankees players, they should feel embarrassed this morning. Now, fair warning, this is going to be a rant video because not only do baseball fans agree with me, but Yankees fans as well. They were almost sick to their stomach and disappointed at the fact that they were hearing excuses out of Yankees players and Aaron Boone, as opposed to the fact that they've scored 4 runs and struck out 30 times over 2 games. So this has nothing to do with the Yankees fan base. It has everything to do with the excuses that some of the Yankees players and managers have been making. And I know that some of you might just be saying, Fuzzy, you're a salty Guardians fan. You're just mad that the Yankees beat you in 5 games. No, I think that the Yankees are a better team. Did I pick the Guardians? Yes, because I'm a biased little fanboy. But because I'm a Guardians fan, I can say this out loud. The Yankees are playing like the Guardians in this series against the Astros. They're relying on blue pits and for things to go their way as opposed to playing good baseball. That's not going to work. I even saw some delusional Yankees fans out there saying that Game 2 against the Astros was a winnable game. Maybe it was winnable because you lost by 1 run, but you were gifted 2 runs. So to say that you had a chance at winning, even though you had 0 earned runs and gave up a 3-run bomb to Alex Bregman, it just doesn't make sense. And again, it's kind of an excuse. Oh, we almost won that. No, you didn't. That game wasn't close. But instead of being realistic, some Yankees players and Aaron Boone are blaming the wind and the roof being open as why the Yankees took an L in game number 2, as opposed to the Yankees just flat out sucking at the game of baseball.
He hit at 91. So that's the only thing that I'm going to say. And Judge hit at 106 and didn't go out. So, I don't know. They got lucky.
Were you surprised that ball got out?
I mean, I did. I didn't know at the beginning how hard he hit it, but when I saw the iPad, I know the wind was blowing. I mean, that was the only reason that the ball got out. I think I make a good pitch.
That ball the Judge hit, I mean, it was only about 370, but did you think it had a chance in that short, right?
Yeah, I think, who'd have thought? I think the roof open kind of killed us. I think it's a 390 ball. I think it was like 106 at whatever. I think Judge's a homer all the time.
Wind was blown in.
The wind was blown, across like that. So, yeah, I didn't think like he smoked it like no doubter, but it felt like his homers to right.
He didn't. I think even he'll admit he didn't really hit it well off the bat, but he hit it well enough to get it out. So that's just, how it goes sometimes.
And there you go with that bullshit.
To kind of fill you in, remember, I brought it up at the intro of today's video. The reason why Yankees players were upset or making excuses is because Alex Bregman hit a home run on a 97 fastball inside, but the exit velo was 91 miles an hour. This hit from Aaron Judge to right field was 106 miles an hour, but it was a line out. And the biggest reason why, according to Luis Severino, Aaron Boone, and Kyle Higashioka, the roof being opened and the wind knocking it down. Now here's what Aaron Judge had to say, and this is why he is going to get so much money, why he should be the captain. He is the leader of this clubhouse. He wasn't making any excuses. He knew that it wasn't going to be a home run.
Do you think that ball you hit early was going out?
No, not with the way the wind was playing. It was blowing pretty hard out to left field, so I kind of hit it to the wrong part of the park, that's for sure. I was out there for 7-8 innings on defense, so I felt that wind kind of howling. So the minute I hit it, I knew, kind of what the result would be.
So again, I'm not saying that wind wasn't a factor. I'm not saying that Severino and all of those other guys are wrong for thinking that the wind did play an outcome in the final result, but you can't verbalize that because, again, it comes off as an excuse. If you are going to talk about it, you have to talk about it like Aaron Judge saying, hey, I knew it was going to be an out. I hit it to the wrong side of the park. Or you talk about it like Garrett Cole. He basically said, wind doesn't affect balls up the middle. He basically called out the Yankees offense that they were pretty much going for a feast or famine result, and that if you hit it to right field, the ball was going to die. If you hit it to left field, it was going to carry, probably like Alex Bregman's home run. So Garrett Cole was saying enough of the excuses. Aaron Judge was basically saying the same thing. I just don't understand why Luis Severino, Higashioka, and Boone decided to take it upon themselves to pretty much say, hey, we're not playing great baseball, but we deserve to win that game because we're the Yankees. I don't know what it was just weird. Even Yankees fans were like, what are you guys talking about? Shut up, play better. That's it. Now, I know that postseason baseball is a beast on itself. As a Guardians fan, I was on the edge of my seat. I was stressing out the entire postseason, even though we swept the Rays and that we took the Yankees to 5 games. Watching the playoffs, it's not an easy task, especially when you're expecting to win a World Series like Yankees fans are. The Astros are just so good at everything. Efficient at running the bases. They can field, they can throw, they can pitch, they can hit home runs. If Yordan Alvarez and Jose Altuve are 1 for 87. That's obviously an exaggeration, but they have been struggling in this ALCS. The other guys are going to pick up the slack. Bregman, Kyle Tucker, you have Jeremy Pena. All of these guys are picking up the slack, whereas the Yankees, again, they're hitting 120 or something in the ALCS. They're striking out almost half the time. You got to do better. You can't blame the win for losing a game in which you were gifted 2 free runs. Otherwise, you wouldn't have scored any. Now, the one thing I will give the Yankees and their fans is that the umpire, I think he was in game 1 or 2. His name is Mike Mochinski or something like that. He has been the home plate umpire 14 times for the Yankees this year. The Yankees are 1-13 in the games that he is behind the dish. So maybe you can say that this umpire is a big result as to why Yankees are continuing to lose baseball games, because the results are there. You're 1-13. He has been making some horrible calls. So maybe I'll give you that. That might be an excuse I can hand you guys. But the wind, I didn't know that they turned the wind off for the Astros, okay? If they wanted to hit it to left field, they could do that. If they wanted to hit it to right field, they could do that. It's the same reason why Yankees fans say, hey, when the Guardians come up, it's not like they push the walls back in right field. You can also go for a short porch home run. That is the case with the wind and yesterday's ball game. If you wanted to hit it to left field, you would have done it. So let's stop making excuses, Yankees. I believe that you have a great squad, but yeah, putting a bad taste in a lot of mouths, and I just don't. It's just disrespectful in my opinion. The Astros, whether you like them, whether you hate them, whether you respect them or not, 2017 was 5 years ago. We've kind of moved on as a society or as a baseball community, because every time you boo them, they get better. The Yankees are chanting, "We want Houston," then they get their faces kicked in. So I'm not going to say anything about the Astros because I'm afraid of them. Overall, they look like such a sound baseball team. They do everything well, and I just would not want to be in their way. So I guess maybe when they're that good, blaming the wind is the only thing that you can do, because you're just not able to compete. I don't know. That's the best I got. That does it for today's recap. Let me know in the comments, what do you make of Luis Severino, Aaron Boone, and Kyle Higashioka blaming the wind? Whereas Aaron Judge said, hey, I hit it there. It's my fault. I knew that the wind was blowing in because I've been standing in right field all day. So he understood that the result is because he did not pull it. So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
The third. And Bregman sends one deep to left. It is back and it is gone. Fired. Judge in the air to right field. Got some carry. Tucker going back. Tucker makes the catch.